okay, you can tell me.
Well, you know Josh at school?
Mm-hmm.
His parents are divorced and they're getting married again to each other.
Oh, sweetheart. Listen, that's not gonna happen with your daddy and me, okay? Daddy and I are getting divorced because we just can't live together anymore.
Yeah, okay.
But you know that it has nothing to do with you, right? We both love you more than anything in the whole wide world. Hey, I mean it. More than anything. God, you're so lucky, Jess. 3 days away from this miserable place. 3 days of fun, sex, and Texas. Well, I would hardly call 3 days at the Insurance Analyst of America conference a wild weekend.
Insurance Analyst of America. I can barely even pronounce it. And Texas is the land of cowboys. Didn't you always have a thing for cowboys? Okay, but seriously, Jess. All you ever do is work and take care of Danny. You haven't even been on a date since you and Lars split. I mean, I know your work is wild, but when's the last time you even got laid?
Maddie, I don't even know the last time a man actually held the door open for me. Come on, I have to be careful with everything. Until the divorce and custody suit are settled.
I know.
Well, it's my fault for marrying a lawyer. A good lawyer who's going to use my past against me in court.
What past? You were 19 years old, and you got involved with some creep.
Yeah, and I got arrested for possession of a controlled substance.
Please, you were vulnerable. Your mom had just passed away.
It's not going to stop Lars from using it against me in court. He's going to paint me as an unfit parent with a history of drug problems.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
Well, can you just promise me to have a little bit of fun on this weekend? Okay, well, no. What is this? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay. Listen, you be well behaved for Daddy while I'm gone, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too.
I love you, sweetheart. I'll call you from Texas, okay?
Bye.
Have fun.
7 minutes late.
There was traffic on the freeway. And besides, it's just 7 minutes.
No, Jessica, it's not just 7 minutes. It's his whole life. It's about discipline. It's about basic life lessons. You make a promise, you keep it.
Okay, Lars, you know what? I never made you any promises.
And that is exactly what I'm going to bring up at the custody hearing.
You know what, Lars? If you spent more time being his parent, maybe you would understand that 7 minutes is like 7 seconds when it comes to getting an 8-year-old ready to leave the house.
We'll see what the judge thinks.
Well, Danny thinks we're getting back together. So maybe you should explain that one to him.
I'm sorry, I don't see it.
Would you just check again? It should be under Clint. Jessica Clint?
I'm sorry, but it's not here.
Well, it has to be. I've had the reservation for over a month. It's Clint with a K, not a C.
Look, ma'am, there's a conference here, and all the rooms are booked. You must have canceled the reservation.
But no, I didn't. Listen, I'm actually here for that conference.
Excuse me, but I think you owe the lady an apology.
Sir, please, there's people waiting.
They can just keep on waiting until we get this whole thing straightened out. Are they any more important than Miss Jessica Clint? You're clearly overbooking. Now, I'm sure you mean well, but I get it. There's not much you can do. So how about you go get us a manager who can make things right? I believe we've been properly introduced. Harry Gordon, ma'am, at your service.
Hi, I'm Jessica Clint.
Okay. Interesting.
It was so wonderful the way you got the manager to find us these rooms. I never would have been able to do that.
I saw this beautiful damsel in distress. I just had to impress. It's just the way we do things in Texas.
Well, thank you.
This is it. Well, I'm gonna go find my room, take a hot shower, then head downstairs for dinner. If you're interested in joining me for dinner, that is, I'll be at the restaurant downstairs tonight. Okay?
Sounds amazing. Thank you. This was a really great idea.
Tell you the truth, that's the best time I've had in a year. Since my wife died, I just spent all my time working. Otherwise, if I stop to think about it, the loneliness, it starts to feel like a physical pain.
I know. Loneliness.
No. You're too sweet and beautiful. I can't imagine anyone leaving you alone.
Oh yeah. You could ask my soon-to-be ex-husband. He found it pretty easy.
How about a dance?
Now?
What not? Darling, you have just about the sweetest smile I've ever seen. Your husband must be one unenlightened soul.
He is. I mean, not just when it comes to me, but just in general, his outlook. He only sees what he wants to see, only does what he wants to do.
Why'd you marry him?
I was young and foolish and pregnant.
Listen, I know about this great bar across the street. How about we head there for a drink?
I would love to. But I have to get up by 6 for the conference tomorrow.
Insurance conference, you said it was?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Living on the edge.
You know what? Just because my job is risk averse doesn't mean that I don't take chances in my own life.
Prove it to me. Just one drink.
Everyone's a good singer.
What's the drink?
Oh, amazing.
How about breakfast tomorrow morning, bright and early?
That would be great.
Well, good night.
No, he's not hot. He's gorgeous.
Well, then go for it.
Go for what? I just met him.
Who cares, Jess? You'll always be able to say you had too much to drink that night. What happens in Texas stays in Texas.
Oh my god, you're a crazy person. I'm gonna go to bed now. I love you. Bye. I don't really know how to do this.
You do it just fine. Tell me what it is you always wanted to do. But never had. If it's our night together, I want it to be unforgettable.
Was it time to go?
Right, so. Jessica. I know this sounds crazy. I mean, I hardly know you.
You know my situation. The custody battle. Just now's not a really good time for me. You understand, right?
Oh, Jessica. To you who doesn't understand. I hate to do this, baby doll. I really do, but I'm gonna need $70,000.
What are you talking about? I don't have that kind of money, and what happened to your southern accent?
You're gonna have to get it.
I don't understand.
This is a video of our little romp last night. Your husband hired me. He's gonna use this video against you in court. I'm sorry about this. I really am. That's why I'm giving you the chance to bite first.
The kind of money.
You got a week to get it. Meet me back in LA at 3 p.m. on Monday. Otherwise, I'll give it to your husband.
Please wait, please. Hey, honey. Oh my goodness, I miss you so much.
I missed you too.
Yeah? Everything okay?
Jess, I'm so sorry. I wish I had the money to give you. You know I'd do it in a heartbeat if I could.
Yeah, I know.
I just feel so responsible. Like I got you into this whole mess, telling you to go on this trip and go wild.
Hey, listen, I'm a grown woman, okay? I make my own decisions. I don't know how I could have been so wrong about him, you know? I mean, he's so sincere and...
I mean, Lars probably told him exactly how to act to win you over. Think about it. Lars probably called the hotel himself and canceled your reservation just so this young, handsome cowboy could come in and rescue you.
God, you're right. I mean, he had the hotel information and... Oh my God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Even so, Jess, you're a grown woman. It's fine.
No. Look, I took some pills.
Well, I know. Look, it was
stupid, okay? I had too much to drink and I got carried away and... You know, if the judge sees this tape, then I'm only standing. I can't believe I fell for his whole act.
You've been alone for almost a year, and Lars knew that. Anyone in your situation would have done the same. You're human after all, and more importantly, you're a wonderful mother. I think you should just go to the cops.
What? With what evidence, Maddie? All I have is myself having sex with some complete stranger in a hotel and taking drugs on top of it. You know, if I could prove that Lars set me up, then I would have a fighting chance, right? I mean, the judge would have to throw out the table that it was blackmail and extortion.
I mean, it won't be easy, but anything I can do to help.
Just can't lose him, Maddie. He's all I have.
Luxury Suites. How may I help you?
Yes, hi. My name is Jessica Clint.
Oh, yes, I remember you. Is that Jessica Clint with a K?
Yeah, that's right. Well, as you know, I was staying in Suite 203 on Friday for the insurance analyst conference, and, well, the strangest thing happened. I met a guest there, and he accidentally left one of his personal items with me, and I would love to get it back to him. His name is Harry Gordon.
Harry Gordon. Ah, yes, he was in 206. He checked out on Saturday morning.
Yeah, right. I figured that. So, listen, if you could just give me his address, I'll mail it to him directly.
Unfortunately, ma'am, we're not allowed to give our guests information. However, if you mail it to us, we can see that he gets it.
Listen, if you just, you could give me his phone number, and then I'll call him, and I will mail it back to him.
Unfortunately, we can't do that either. It's just company policy. However...
Hello.
Hello, baby dog. I hope you've been keeping busy. Remember, 70K by Wednesday, or your husband gets the tape, and you can say bye-bye to your boy Danny.
Hey, listen, about that, I was...
Oh, and remember, say no to drugs.
Jessica.
Hi, Maria. Listen, I looked all over the house for Dad. Is he here?
He's practicing his golf again. He's expecting you.
What kind of mood is he in?
As usual.
Hi, Daddy. How are you?
Fine. Where's Jenny? Did you bring him?
No, I didn't. I actually wanted to talk to you about something.
Well, I take my walk at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. It won't take long.
Let me guess. It's about money.
Daddy, I would never ask you for money. But I'm broke. Okay, Laura's transferred all of our money into a private account when I left, and my entire salary is going toward living expenses and legal fees and... Look, I know that you told us never ever to ask you for money, but something's come up and it's an emergency.
You see right there, Jessica? You answered your own question.
Daddy, please. Look, I could lose Danny.
You should go back to your husband. He still loves you. He's a good man, a good lawyer. I used to think that you were smarter than your sister, but you're both a pair of damn fools.
No, you know what? Don't lecture me, okay? You have more money than you know what to do with, and yet you won't use it to help one of your own daughters?
And you watch what you say, young lady, or I will cut you out. Just like I did that damn fool sister of yours.
What good is your money anyway, huh? You know, I always defended you to Allie, but she was right. You care more about your money than you do about us.
What'd you do, start drinking before I could get here?
Excuse me?
What's up with the hair? Where'd you get that dress?
I'm so sorry. Do I know you?
Jess, cut it out. You're freaking me out. Vodka soda, please?
I see. You have me confused with my sister. I assume you're a friend of Jessica's, am I right?
You're Allie. Oh, Jesus. Jess never told me you guys were identical.
No.
It's amazing.
I assume we still look alike then.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Jessica in years.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Honestly, I didn't mean anything about the dress. That's a lovely dress. I was just surprised to see Jess in it.
No apologies necessary.
Allie, come on now. We don't want to be late.
Listen, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Absolutely.
Oh, and please do have Jessica call me. We just moved back into the neighborhood, and I would love to hear from her. I'll give you my card. I really do hope that you'll give her the message.
Yeah, sure.
It's just that both she and I had a falling out years ago, and to be honest, it was my fault. I'd do anything to make it up to her. Please tell her that.
Yeah, I'll tell her.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Hey, listen, I am so sorry that I'm so late, and I appreciate all the effort you're making to cheer me up, but I just don't think it's gonna work today.
You are not going to guess who I just met.
Who?
Ellie? Mm-hmm.
So she's back in town. It's just the kind of news I would expect today.
No. Listen. She seemed really nice and she was beautiful. She looked just like you. I mean, well, just a little different. But she was with this really rich-looking old guy.
Yeah, probably somebody else's husband.
I don't know about that, but I just know that I got this really warm feeling from her. I think she just wants you to call her.
Oh, no, she's a bitch.
Well, I think you should call her only if to just ask her for some money. I mean, she looked like she was loaded.
Yeah, right.
Well, didn't you say she just called you a few months ago?
Yeah, and I didn't call her back then, and I'm not going to call her back now. So.
Jess, she clearly wants to make up with you. She said whatever she did was her fault. She apologized for it. I mean, you only have one day left. I think if you asked her, she'd just lend you the money. I mean, what's it hurt to ask, right? Consider the alternative.
Oh, Jess. I'm so happy you're really here. I thought about calling you a million times, but every time I pick up the phone, I stop to myself. I knew you'd come see me when you were ready. Please, please, come in. You sure you don't want a bourbon? Yeah, I'm sure. Well, all right. Water it is. Oh, I'm just so happy that you're finally here. Ellie, I think you misunderstood the purpose of my visit today.
No.
You coming here means that you finally forgiven me. I knew you wouldn't let a man come between us.
Lars didn't come between us. God, you tried to steal him from me. Just like you tried to steal every single man that I've ever been with.
Jessica, I don't understand. I mean, it was so long ago. All right, well then, if you haven't come to make up, what are you doing here? I need a favor, okay? I don't have anyone else that I can ask. If you haven't heard, Lars and I split up. He's trying to get full custody of Danny, and I need your help so that I can keep my son. All right? What is it that you need exactly? $70,000? For what, might I ask? None of your business. Excuse me? I'm sorry, I could not have heard you right, Jessica. You said that it's none of my business, even though you basically just came here, you lectured me, told me what a lowlife I am. Then you had the audacity to ask me for 70 grand. I just need it, okay? Oh my. That is just so interesting. You won't admit to me why you need the money. And yet, you might lose your son if you don't get it. There must be something bad. Something really awful. Something that you're just so ashamed of that you'd rather risk losing Danny than admit it to me. Oh, Jessica, you must have done something this time. I just cannot wait to hear what you have to tell me. Please, please do tell. I love a story. Okay, look, there's a guy who's blackmailing me, okay? He has a tape of us together, and he's gonna give it to Lars to use in court against me if I can't come up with the money. So that's it, all right? Will you give me the money or not? No, sorry, I don't really have 70,000 to spare. You're such a bitch. Oh, you put me through all that. You had zero intention of helping me. Jessica, please, calm down. Listen, I didn't say that I wouldn't help you. I just said that I wouldn't lend you the money. Do you think this stuff comes easy? I have to earn my money just like everybody else. Okay, look. If you don't have the money, there is a way that you can help me. All right. But if I do you a favor, then you'll owe me. Yeah, okay, fine. Oh, no. Please don't take this lightly, Jessica. I really want you to think about it. Once you make a deal with me, you'll have to stick to it.
Hi, doll. I knew you'd get it.
I tried. Listen, I asked everyone, but I couldn't come up with the money. Please just erase the tape, okay? I'll do anything. Harry, if you give that tape to my husband, I'll lose everything.
Sorry, babe. I gave you first dibs on the tape, didn't I? But your husband's paying me a lot of money, and a man's got to make a living. Hey, come on, don't take it so personally. If you weren't so great in bed, I wouldn't have been such a good date.
Well, you know, if you weren't such an idiot, you'd be a moron.
What? Hey, you're the one who got screwed.
Easy, cowboy. Actually, you're the one who got screwed. But be grateful because that's all that you're going to get.
Yeah? Why don't you see what your husband has to say about that?
Husband? No. I don't have one of those. Never have, never will. Oh. I see. You must be confused. You think that I'm my sister? That happens all the time. Although I don't believe you've ever met her. Jessica! Honey, come here. There's someone I'd like you to meet. How do you do?
You're lying. No, I never slept with you. She's the one I slept with.
But I'm Alessandra. Gosh. And you told me you'd never met anyone like me.
No, you can't do this. The tape proves what really happened, and that's all that matters.
Tape? Oh. You mean this tape?
I gave you first dibs on the tape, didn't I? Jasmine's paying me a lot of money, and a man's got to make a living.
You know, you're right. The tape does prove what actually happened. You tried to blackmail us, but you got the wrong sister. Look closely at your tape, cowboy. There's no way to prove which one of us you slept with. We're identical. Down to the teeniest, tiniest wraggle. And I'm willing to testify in court that it was me that you slept with. So you see, your little tape is worthless.
Let's let a husband decide.
Harry, if you don't believe me and you actually dare to sell that tape to Lars, well, then you'll leave me no choice but to take our tape to the cops. And that'll land your cute little ass in jail so fast your head will spin. I'm also going to need your copy of the tape.
You gotta watch your back. You especially, sweetie.
Allie, you were really wonderful back there. So are you, sweetheart. He didn't even know it hit him. Yeah. Huge relief, though, to finally have it be over. It was kind of fun, though, right? Pulling the old switcheroo? Yeah, it was. Just like old times. We did used to have fun, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Hey, Allie.
Jess, I need to see you tonight.
Tonight? I can't. I'm gonna take Danny to the movies. But you could join us if you want. We're gonna go see that superhero one.
Jessica, we have to talk. I need a favor.
So all I have to do is drive down to Mexico and pick up some package? That's it. It's simple, huh? Why can't you do it? Well, I just can't. Something came up and I'm asking you to go instead. What's in the package? Is it something illegal? Jessica. Well, I'll do it, okay? I want to know. Look, it's really not a big deal, okay? I do it every month. I go down to Mexico, I sit in this cafe, a man comes by, he puts his hat on the table and picks up mine. I put on his and then I drive home. It's really not a problem. And besides, you promised. We made a deal when I helped you and now it's your turn. When do you want me to do it? Thursday. And you're not allowed to mention a word of this to anyone. Hello?
Chuck, I need you to take a friend off against when you see him on Thursday.
Oh, on Thursday I can't.
You can't? Why not?
You know what? I was looking at the wrong page on my planner, and that's totally fine. I can do it.
Thank you.
Okay. Lars, hey, listen, I really need you to take Danny on Thursday. Well, you're his father, so figure it out. Okay. I'm supposed to wear this? I told you, you're me for the day. That's what I'd wear. Okay. Besides, I really think the hat looks cute with the boots. Now, listen carefully. You need to be at Cafe La Flora at exactly 7 o'clock. All right? You're just going to put the hat down on the table. Once the exchange is made, you'll start heading back. You need to get through customs by 8 p.m. We have a man there. He'll know you by your hat, so make sure that you keep it on at all times. He'll wave you right through. Got it? Oh, this is really heavy. What's in this? Drugs? Money? Nothing. Now, make sure that you do some shopping so it looks like you have a reason to be at the cafe. All right? Here's my purse. It has my car keys, ID, everything, so don't lose it. And where's your keys? They're in my purse. Wonderful. Good luck, darling. And just relax, you know? You're going to have so much fun, and it'll all be over before you know it. I'll see you back here at 10:30. Now, listen carefully. You have to be at La Flora Cafe at exactly 7 o'clock.
What can I get you, miss?
I'll have a tea, please.
Miss, por favor. You're not gonna be eating. Have to leave.
No, I'll order. I'll have a tea and a quesadilla. Thank you. Look, it's really not a big deal. I do it every month. I go down to Mexico, I sit in this cafe, a man comes by, he puts his hat on the table and picks up mine. I put on his and then I drive home. It's really not a problem.
¿Puedo sentarme aquí? ¿Lo escuchó? Si me puedo sentar aquí. Usted habla español, ¿cierto? Be careful, señorita.
You need to get through customs by 8 p.m. We have a man there. He'll know you by your hat, so make sure that you keep it on at all times. He'll wave you right through. No, please don't leave. Please.
Ready, please?
Alexander Banks? In Mexico for the day?
Yeah, just doing some shopping.
You have a car, please?
Yeah,
Have your purse, miss.
oh yeah, sure, okay. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it. I'm sorry.
You can go.
You Alexander Banks? Just passed through customs a few miles back. Can I see some ID, please?
I don't know where it is.
Just like I thought. Here, you left this back there.
Thanks. Thank you so much. It must have fallen out of my bag when I dropped it.
Didn't mean to scare you. Some folks get a little nervous when a cop car comes roaring up.
Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking.
I like your hat.
Thanks. I never take it off.
I know just how that is. Tell me, Alexander Banks, are you married?
No.
Well, listen. You want to see Mexico pride? You just give me a call, and I'll show you the town.
Great. Thanks so much, I will.
Drive safe now.
Thanks so much, Sally. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling so much better today. Okay, so I will see you at the meeting in 30.
Are you Jessica Clint?
Yes?
Can we come in now?
Is this going to take a while? I really need to get to work.
Ma'am, can you tell us where you were last night between 8 and 10 o'clock?
I was here. At home, sick. What's this all about?
It's about your father. Yeah.
My father?
He was killed last night in a robbery. When was the last time you saw your father?
What? I don't know.
Last time you talked to him?
Could you please leave? I really just need to be alone right now.
Just a few more questions, ma'am. We'll come back. Here's my card. Give me a call.
Hello?
Hey, did you hear? About Dad?
The cops were just here. Donna, right?
Allie. He was our dad.
Listen, I didn't like the poor bastard when he was alive. I'm not going to pretend to care about him now that he's dead. You're so cold. Look, you didn't tell the police anything about last night, did you? No, I told them I was sick. Wonderful. I really need to go. I'm so busy. I'll talk to you later, darling. Bye-bye.
Jess, I'm really sorry. Believe it or not, I really like the old man.
Look, I really don't want to hear it.
Jess, please.
You know what? Thanks to you, my last conversation with my father was a fight over money. Just leave me alone.
It's like Jessica, right? It's difficult for me to tell the difference between you two.
Yeah, what do you want, Detective?
Just a couple questions. Let's see. You said that you were sick on Thursday. How did you know on Wednesday that you were going to be sick on Thursday?
What? I didn't.
Okay, well, we talked to your husband, and he said that you asked him Wednesday to watch Danny, so I'm kind of wondering how you knew.
I was gonna go to the movies Thursday with my friend Maddie, and so I asked Lars to watch Danny, and then when I got sick, I figured we should just stick to the plan. Do you think that
Oh, these are just routine questions. Whenever there's a murder in the family, we have to check in on everyone. Now, one last question. The maid, her name was?
Maria.
Maria, yes. Thank you. She said the last time that you and your father saw each other, you argued over money. Mind telling me what that money was for?
I was gonna get a new car. Mine's kind of beaten up and old.
I guess you won't have that problem anymore, will you? How much did you and your sister stand to inherit?
I don't know. My sister's not gonna get anything. Dad cut her out of the will a long time ago, so...
All right. That entire bundle is just going to you?
Look, I honestly don't know, Detective.
Okay, but last time you saw your father, he threatened to cut you out as well, right? That was the argument.
Daddy always threatened when he was angry.
So you don't think he ever got around to doing it?
I don't think that he ever meant to, okay? I think it was an empty threat. Is that all, Detective?
That's it for now.
Listen, if you came to berate me about not going to the funeral, then just forget it. No, Allie, listen, I'm worried. Okay, the detective suspects me of murdering Dad.
Oh, sweetheart, you didn't do it, did you?
No, come on, you know I was in Mexico.
Well, then you have nothing to worry about.
Come on, Allie! I don't have an alibi. What do you want to do, Justin? Do you want to tell the police the truth and get us both arrested for smuggling? No?
Then don't be such a silly bunny, all right? And besides, we made a deal, and I really expect you to hold your side of the promise.
What was that all about?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Is your hurry? Maria, hi. Is everything okay? Gracias, mija.
Wait 1 minute, I'll get my show.
Yeah, sure. Maria, is everything okay? You seem so upset on the phone.
I saw you.
What do you mean?
That night, your papa was murdered. I saw you in your car going around the block.
Maria, that's ridiculous. Look, I don't know what you saw, but it wasn't me.
Yes. That car right there. There was someone in it with you. Before your papa went out to take his walk. I was coming home from the grocery store, and I saw you get out of the car on the next block. I was across the street. Your car started smoking, and you got out and looked at the motor. And I found this there after you drove away. From where you swear to that got on the car when you looked at the motor.
No, Maria, listen, you have to believe me. It wasn't me.
Miss, it doesn't matter what I believe. What matters is what police think.
So then why are you telling me?
Your father, he was a very cheap old man. I worked for him for 30 years. He didn't pay me well when he was alive. I don't expect him to now that he's dead. But you're going to be a very rich lady now.
If it's okay with you, I'll skip the formalities and get right to the bequests. Maria, he leaves you $10,000. He set up a trust for Danny, which Jessica, you and I will oversee. Mm-hmm. Alessandra.
Oh, don't tell me the old bastard actually included me.
He leaves you your mother's pearl necklace, which he says is already in your possession. And the bulk of the estate, including various properties and securities, goes to Jessica. It comes to something in excess of $10 million.
Told you the old man was a prick, leaving me just a necklace. I can't believe you hated him enough to kill him. Jessica, I didn't. Think what you want, Jess. But just remember, you made me a promise. And it would be bad karma to break a promise.
That's some story, Mrs. Clint. Why should I believe you? According to your sister, it was her who was in Mexico, shopping at the time of the murder.
Yeah, look, I know that she says that, okay, but it was me, all right? I was the one in Mexico, and I told her everything that happened there.
Well, is there something you can verify? Something that happened that you didn't tell her about in Mexico?
I don't know. She told me tell her every single detail, okay? I didn't understand why at the time.
There's gotta be something that you, left out. No?
I don't know.
Well, if you do think of something, you know where I am.
Oh, thank you. There was something. Listen, there was a police officer that stopped me on my way back from Mexico. It was around. Probably around the same time my dad was being murdered. Anyway, he stopped me to give me their Allie's ID back. And then he gave me his phone number. He told me that he'd show me around Mexico sometime, and I didn't tell you that.
Okay. Police officer have a name?
God, I didn't think I was gonna call him. He was tall. He had a southern accent. His name was, Bob something?
Bob. And, your sister doesn't know anything about this guy?
No. She does know that an officer stopped me, but she doesn't know that he asked me out. I never told her that detail. Anything?
Nope. Whatever it is, he must have scared him away with the pepper spray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I offer you something to drink?
Yeah, I'll take some coffee if you got it.
Sure.
By the way, I found your cowboy, Bob Smalley.
Smalley. Yes. Yes. Oh, what did he say?
Can verify what you said.
I told you I was in Mexico. I mean, you believe me now, right?
I don't know. I haven't talked to your sister yet.
Well, will you?
Yeah, of course.
Now?
It's a little late.
Please.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great. Okay.
Well, where are you going?
I'm coming with you. Well, detective. What do we have here? Got yourself a new business partner?
No, ma'am. I just need to clear a couple things up. Miss Banks, both you and your sister say that you were in Mexico at the time of the murder. Now, I have Miss Clint's version of events that night. But I'm wondering, is there anything that you could tell me? Maybe something that happened down there that she doesn't know about?
Let me think. Well, there was a rude waiter, but I think I told her about that.
What about when you crossed back over the border?
A police officer stopped me. He returned my ID, but I told her about that too.
And this policeman, he do anything unusual?
Unusual? No. Unless you mean his asking me out on a date, but I don't think there's anything unusual about that. He gave me his number. Told me he wanted to show me around sometime. You know, it's so funny that you brought him up because I just got off the phone with Bob. That's his name. Bob Smalley. I'm gonna take him up on his offer. We're going out this weekend. There's just something about policemen that I find so appealing.
Have a knife. I'm gonna remove my hand just so it's straight.
Sorry to scare you that way, but I need to talk to you. I mean, you run the other way if you saw it was me. You got me pretty bad with the mace earlier. Well, there's some things we gotta talk about. Man, where do I start? That whole blackmail thing in Texas? Your sister set that whole thing up. She canceled your reservation herself, and she told me just how to play it. She told me just what she'd like. The thing is, though, she promised me some money, and now she's trying to back out of paying. I figured with the new developments, I got more chance getting paid by you. If I help you out.
Okay, look. I'll pay you the money if you help me. Okay, but I just need to know why did she want you to blackmail me?
She knew you didn't have the money to pay me, and that you'd do anything to save your kid. That accidental meeting with your friend at the restaurant was no coincidence either. She told me she only wanted to make up with you, and that the one way to do that was to get you to come to her. That was the purpose of the blackmail, to get you to come to her for money.
So my husband never hired you?
No. I never even met your husband. Didn't have a thing to do with any of it. It was all Allie. She put an ad online for an actor wanted, and I answered, listen, I'm not a bad guy, but I gotta get out of town. When I agreed to help your sister, I didn't think anyone was gonna get hurt. I didn't know about this whole murder thing until after.
You helped murder my dad?
No way. I helped her with her alibi. I was planting the video cameras in the 2 hats.
Video cameras? In the hats? That's what I was smuggling. No. There was no smuggling. It was just a way for her to be 2 places at once. So she had an alibi and I had nothing. And that's how she knew. That's how she knew about everything. Even the things that I didn't tell her. You know, like it or not, you are working for me now. Okay. That's all the money I have right now. I'll pay you the rest after you come with me to the police.
Whoa, no police.
Okay, then.
Okay, look, I'll help you. I just can't go to the cops. I'm still on probation. And Allie still has the original of this. The tape she made of that little blackmail episode in the park.
But that's perfect. That's the proof that at least part of my story is true.
Sorry, I can't let you have it. Because that means you're looking at this time for blackmail.
But that was all part of her setup. Right? You were just acting, Harry.
It was still blackmail.
That tape doesn't really prove much anyway. Not about the murder. Listen, if Allie still trusts you, I need you to get something about the murder on tape. Okay? Just get her to admit it.
You cannot try. I've seen her soon. Like I said, it'll cost you.
Okay, I'll get you the money. I even know where I can get one of those nanny cams on short notice. Harry, thank you so much. Listen, thank you. Thank you so much for all of this. I knew you were a better person than this. I really appreciate this, Maddie. I hope you're not too late for your date.
Oh, it's not a problem. Just a sec. Let me grab it from upstairs. This was really helpful getting me feedback on my listings. Until I found out it's illegal.
Okay, great. Where's the camera?
It's in its eyes. It actually records straight to an SD card.
Perfect. Thank you, Maddie.
Yeah, you got it.
Come on, let's go.
Are you sure you can trust this guy?
No, I don't really have another choice. Listen, I got this. It's a recording of that whole blackmail thing in the park.
Okay. Hey, come on.
Okay, here it is. I'll bring it by my house when you're done. Okay. You're late.
Hey, doll. That's because I stopped to buy you something. A little gift.
That? Does this look like something that I would like?
Give me a break, Allie. Thought it was cute.
Then you keep it.
Come on, Allie. He's cute. Thought you could name him after me.
So why did you have to see me tonight? If it's about the money, I don't have it yet.
No, baby, I missed you. I've been so busy lately.
Yes, I have had a lot on my mind.
Yeah, it's murder thing, I know.
Oh, you do you?
No, not all of it. You never told me who was in on it with you.
Well, I already told you more than you should know. But you're just such a damn good lady. Thank you so much for coming. I knew you'd believe me.
Actually, I don't. Honestly, this whole thing sounds pretty far-fetched. Fake blackmail, cameras and hats.
I know, but it's the truth, okay? And I can prove it to you, and I will. He'll be here soon.
I don't think he's coming.
No, please.
Let's wait.
Could you just wait?
I'm sorry.
Hold on, this is him.
Hi, Jess. Guess by now you figured out I wasn't coming over. Sorry, but I thought I'd need to leave town fast. Oh, and that money you gave me, by the way, is going to come in real handy. Honestly, I don't think our plan to frame Al would have worked. I won't believe that story freaking guy did. But hey, it's great knowing. And how'd you get away with it? Oh, and here's some footage of us from last night to remember me by.
No, that wasn't last night, and everything he said is a lie. Everything.
So you didn't pay him to frame your sister?
No, I did pay him, but it wasn't like that. Please believe me. That video was actually from Texas, and it proves actually that I was telling the truth.
No, what it does is it proves you're lying. It proves that you and him were in on it from the beginning to kill your father and frame your sister.
No, I just let me think. There's another tape. It was Maddie made it in the park of the blackmail, and I mean, it corroborates my story. You know, I left it with my friend Maddie, and we could go to her house right now.
You have the right to remain silent. If I were you, I'd take advantage of that right.
I don't know. How's Danny?
He's fine. But it looks like the courts are pushing to grant me full custody. It's just with the murder charges and all. I'm sorry, Jess. It's not my doing. If the charges are cleared, you'll have the opportunity to apply for joint custody. You're a good mother, Jess. And he loves you. When all is said and done, I do want you to be part of his life. But for now, let's focus on solving your immediate problem. Danny will be fine with me. Jess, why didn't you let me know you were in trouble earlier? I could have helped you.
I thought you were behind it all, Lars. Ellie convinced me that you were the one blackmailing me, and I didn't realize that she was setting us both up.
Guess I deserve that. The way I've treated you since you left me.
No.
I'm not proud of it.
You know, Ellie predicted my every single stupid move, and I don't understand why.
It's simple, Jess. For the money.
No, Lars, she doesn't inherit at all.
She does. If you're convicted of your father's murder, you can't profit from it. That's the law. So in that case, since Allie wasn't specifically disinherited, she'd likely get everything. She'd be what's called a paternity heir. If you're convicted, she will get your whole share of the estate.
Okay, well that's it, right? That's your motive. Okay, we have to go tell the police. Please go tell the police that.
It would help if you had some kind of proof. Right now, Allie has an alibi for the time of the murder.
Wait. There's something. Okay, it's not much, but it might help. There's the tape that Allie made in the park. Listen, Allie denies the whole blackmail thing ever happened, right? So at least it's some sort of proof that she was lying about that.
Where's the tape?
Maddie has it. What?
I'm just concerned. It's obvious Allie's in this with someone who knows you pretty well.
Not Maddie.
Who else, Jess? From what you've told me, she's urged you to fall into every one of Allie's traps. To go have sex at the conference. To go to Allie for help, but then to tell the policeman that you were lying about being homesick. Well, first things first. We have to get you bail.
She committed the most heinous of crimes, the murder of her own father, just for money. She clearly has no conscience, Your Honor. She's capable of anything. Also, the police, in searching her residence, found a faked passport and 2 tickets to Brazil for herself and her son. She's clearly a strong flight risk, and I strongly propose for a motion to deny bail.
No, there were no passports. She's lying. That or Allie planted something.
Your Honor, my client has strong ties to the community. She's a good mother with a good job. She has been framed for this murder.
Please, save it for the trial.
Judge, I personally will take responsibility to see she remains in town until her trial.
Owing to the fact that she had airplane tickets in her possession, she is clearly a flight risk. I'm denying bail.
You have to get that tape from Maddie.
I got it. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but I guess I was wrong about her. She does seem really concerned about you.
It's gotta be here somewhere. How would you do this to me? Oh, God, I can't. I can't do this, Lord. I can't do this.
We got her. She thinks Maddie's in on it with you, and now I'm her only ally. No pun intended.
I told you it would work out.
Yeah. Unless Maddie comes up with another copy of that tape.
Oh, please, we'll deal with it if that happens. And besides, even if there is another copy, you know Jessica's not going to let Maddie anywhere near her.
If there's one thing Jess is good at, it's holding a grudge.
So you see? It's perfect.
Yeah. Though that actor friend of yours, Harry, almost screwed us up royally.
True. But he ended up being a big help, didn't he? So what's next?
We wait. She's bound to be convicted if she doesn't kill herself first.
Sounds good. Dinner.
Great. I'm starving.
Hi, I'm Madeline Walters. I'm here to see Jessica Clint.
Sorry, Miss Walters. She says she doesn't want to see you.
Why not?
I don't know.
So, you need to see me?
I think I have some new evidence, but I need your help. Oh, Detective, you don't want to keep an innocent person in jail, right?
Look, you tried to prove that your sister did it, and you couldn't. So unless I see this new evidence...
No, Detective, please. Listen, I think that it exists. But I need your help to get it before it's destroyed.
Yeah?
Madeline Walters is here to see you.
Yes, send her in. Maddie, how are you? You been to see Jess yet? She could really use a friend like you right now.
Cut the crap, Lars. I know what's going on. And I took the liberty of calling Alessandra here. Hope you don't mind.
What's this about?
It's about this. I know you erased the copy I gave you. Good thing I made a few more copies, huh?
That ridiculous blackmail tape doesn't prove a thing. So Jess slept with some guy who tried to blackmail her in the park? I have nothing to do with that.
It proves to Jessica that I didn't erase it. You did. And that you and Ali are in this together. At least some of what she's been claiming is true.
No one will believe her about the rest anyway.
Maybe. Maybe not. Are you willing to take that chance?
What is it you want?
I think about 500,000 ought to be sufficient.
I don't have that kind of money to spare.
You will. Once Jess is convicted, her inheritance will go to Ali. I'll have a lot more than that. Why shouldn't I get in on some of the action? I mean, Jess already thinks that I am. This is the reward after all these years of friendship? You know what? Screw her. Screw you too. Look at me. It's the money or the cops.
Yeah.
I have Alexandra Banks in the lobby.
Send her in. Maddie is trying to blackmail us. She has a copy of the cassette tape.
How much does she want?
It doesn't matter. The more I think about it, I don't think it proves anything.
It proves that I lied to the police. And how about when they find Harry's body? They'll tie him back to us.
We know we killed him. They know nobody's body. With no forensic evidence, they can't prove anything. So just to say nothing, and it'll be our little secret. She might be taping us when we do all the talking.
Fine.
Alessandra?
Patty?
I don't think we have much more to discuss. That tape you have doesn't prove anything. Your little blackmail scheme, your attempt to frame Ali and me won't work. Give the tape to Jess. If she'll even see you, that is. Jessica, wow, you're quite dressed up today. What's the occasion?
I'm Allie, you fool. What, you were in here with your wife the whole time? You didn't even recognize her? Idiot.
I just hope you didn't say anything stupid.
Actually, he did. He confessed to murdering poor Harry. They didn't have any proof. Well, we do now. Right, Detective?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. You were great. You got it, sweetheart.
And thank you, Detective, for convincing the DA to let me out to do this.
Well, like you said, we can't go putting the wrong people in jail. Well, put your hands behind your back. Come on. Counsel, stay right there.
Ugh, stupid bitch. You got everything. We set the whole thing up and then you get $10 million?
Give me a break, Allie. You put me through hell. You're a greedy woman and you deserve everything that you're getting. Can we have some too, they cried. Of course you can. Everyone can have some. The children jumped onto the truck and they rode off into the sunset and lived happily ever after. Okay, buddy, it's time for you to go to sleep. I love you.
So, how's he dealing with the fact his father's going to prison?
It's hard on him, but he'll be okay. I'm going to make sure of that. What is it?
No, it's just the way you said that for a second. You sounded like your sister.
Yeah, it's funny, you know. In the past, Allie was always the tough one. The one with street smarts. And I was the risk-averse one. Desperate times call for desperate measures, right?
If you ever need a hand, I'd like to be there for you.
I think that's really sweet, Detective. But right now I just need to be alone for a while, you know. I've got bigger priorities.
Well, you need me, you know where to find me.